Good morning. We are going to look at Proverbs 14:23 this morning. Love these little couplets. They're just such wisdom to be gained and just burrow down on. I hope they're blessing you. I know they're blessing me. Here it is, Proverbs 14:23. In all toil, there is profit, but mere talk tends only to poverty. In a world where we love to talk, man. Tell everybody what we're going to do, what we're thinking to do. Tell everybody how they ought to think. Feel like the expression of our opinion is the absolute necessity of the world to hear. I love that last part. Mere talk tends only to poverty. You know, so it's like you got your plans. You're always gonna. And you don't get things done. As a guy years ago said to me, potential means you ain't done nothing yet. And I tend to see that with a lot of people. They got potential. They're always talking about what they're going to do. But are they getting it done? So at Lifeline, we have these plumb lines, we call them. And here they are. We have them on everybody's desk at work here at Lifeline, because these are the value structures. These are, we call them plumb lines, the thing that keeps us upright and keeps us measured and moving forward, right? And the second plumb line, and they're not in order of priority, but they're just significant statements that guide us. Here's the second one: do a handful of things with excellence. So we want to do that, right? We're not going to do everything, but when we do something, we want to do it well. But get how that couples with the third one. The third one: a job worth doing is worth getting done. Years ago, I learned that phrase from a missionary who had been taken captive in the Philippines. And he came back. He was a brilliant guy, had an MA in philosophy from the University of Pennsylvania. And he shared that with me. You know, Brian, he said, a lot of people say a job worth doing is worth doing well. And he said, you know what I find? I find a job worth doing is worth getting done. Because a lot of times you're always talking about how you're going to tweak it, how you're going to angle it, what you're going to do to make it perfect, how you're going to get your plan and your ducks all in a row, and you don't execute. And if it's really worth doing, yes, you want to do it well, but ultimately it's worth getting done. And it may not be perfect, but the job was so important that you needed to put your work, not just your words, to it. And that's why I love this verse. In all toil, there's profit. If you work hard, there'll be profit. And that's, you know, there's a monetary aspect to that for sure. But there's just a productivity aspect of it. There's an effectiveness aspect to it. And now you set the gospel down in the center of that, right? And you say, okay, now as I live a gospel-centric life, as I seek to work hard in delivering, caring for, couriering the gospel to people, work hard in my relationships, work hard in doing the spade work on the soil of men and women's hearts in discipleship, fruit is had. So, the mission that God's called you to, the vocation that He's put you in today, they are worth doing and getting done. They are worth the toil and the hard work. And may the Lord bless you as you work hard for Him today.